Thank you very much. I want to give a warning to Bill de Blasio, Mayor de Blasio, a warning to Police Commissioner Bratton. Ferguson today, New York tomorrow. Ferguson today, New York tomorrow. We have marched. We have given you our tears. We have had press conferences. We said no justice, no peace. There's been no justice, but there's been plenty peace. Ferguson today, New York tomorrow. And we will not be the ones to blame when there's an explosion in New York City. We're not even going to be able to stop it.
That's right.
Because the people are fed up. And the only thing you listen to is when there's no more peace for you.
That's right.
As long as we stand in here and business can go on as usual, y'all keep doing what you're doing. But even Martin Luther King said, this is a man of peace. When they call them riots, we call them uprisings. But Martin Luther King said, the riot is the voice of the unheard.
That's right.
When you don't listen to our peaceful demonstration, the explosion is next.
Inevitable.
And I don't care what anybody says. They can talk about those young people rising up in Ferguson and doing what they think is necessary all they want. But the President of the United States would not be addressing this issue if we were just peacefully marching and having a press conference. The Secretary General of the United Nations spoke about Ferguson, not because a young man was killed by police, not because black leaders said demonstrate peacefully, is because young people rose up and said enough is enough is enough. These young people will not get the credit that they deserve. They're going to call them thugs. They're going to call them out of control. They're going to call them every name. But I say I thank God for those young people that had the courage and the heart to say I had enough. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and a life for a life. Our people have had enough. Don't blame me, the social forecaster, for forecasting an explosion. Just like you don't blame the weatherman when he forecasts the storm, you don't blame him for the storm, so don't blame me for forecasting an explosion.
That's right.
Because we're tired of dying. Black life is precious.
That's right.
Black life means something to us.
Right.
If you can send Michael Vick to jail for 3 years for killing dogs,
think about it.
if you can say this little teenager who kicked the cat was a terrorist and a savage, then damn it, our lives mean something. Send them police officers under the damn jail for killing our people for no reason at all. They need to be put under the jail. So some people said, Charles, are you going to call for peace? Hell no.
That's right.
I call for you to be peaceful.
That's right.
For the police to be peaceful. For the mayor of this city to stop playing games with us. You knew Bratton wasn't no damn good from the beginning.
That's right. I don't know.
Bratton was in this city in 1994 to 1996. Bratton brought in stop and frisk. Bratton brought in broken windows, arrest everybody for everything. Loose cigarettes, barbecuing in East New York, a pregnant woman. They said to move her grill in the backyard. She said, I'm not barbecuing. A police officer grabbed her, put her in a chokehold. Chokehold, a 7-month pregnant woman. You're nothing but a coward and a little punk. And we want you out of East New York. Damani Gray.
That's right.
His mother been fighting for justice. They planted a gun on him. That big old gun that they put next to him, they don't even carry them in the hood. That's like some Colt 45. We know that was a police gun. We are sick and tired. We want justice for Romali Graham. We want justice for Romali Graham. And we want it right now. So brothers and sisters, in the 60s, we used to have a group called the Last Poets. They said we're not going to have any more poets because after that it's going to become sticks and stones. Well, you're looking at some of the last peaceful demonstrations. We're not going to keep coming out here while you kill us and you can tolerate our peaceful resistance to your demonstration. Don't blame me. Don't say it's the Black Panther. It's the radical. It's not me. It's racist, killer cops and this system that lets them go even if they kill innocent people like Trayvon Martin. So finally, I want to say to our people, there's another thing we got to look at. We can't just have mobilization from issue to issue and then go back to business as usual after it dies down. Right now in Ferguson, that's a community of 21 to 29,000 people. In Ferguson, 29,000 people. 14,000 of them are black. 67% of that community is black. The mayor's white. The police commissioner is white. 5 of the 6 city council members are white. 6 of the 7 school board members are white. 50 of the 53 commission officers are white. Black leaders don't go into Ferguson and talking about marches and peace. We need some black power in Ferguson. Black power. So after the mobilization should come the organization for black power. After the reaction should come the proaction for black power. And right here in New York City, after the mobilization should become organization to get Bill de Blasio out of office, to get Bratton out of office, to get all of those leaders that go down and try to cool you out and wait for the next killing and the next press conference and go from town to town with the media trying to cool out the masses. Well, I say to the masses, stay hot.